you got to understand that once you admit that you need help, you've then got to say, my vision is greater than admitting and getting the help. Yeah. Because here's the thing, you might realize and have this awareness that you need help, but taking the action to actually get help, you might hold back on. You might think, I need help, but then your actions have not driven you to actually go get help. And the reason for that is there's some part of your ego, there's some part of, I guess, the facade of what you want to put up saying, you know, to the outside world, to the outer world, is that I don't want people to know that I've got help. Yeah. And I've come across business owners as well. And I guess earlier in my career, I probably felt the same way, where I wanted to do it alone. I didn't want anybody's help. And it was kind of like I had really a chip on my shoulder, because why would you say, you know, I want to do it on my own? I don't want anybody's help. And the reality is that it's part of the unpicking of your ego, and I guess the steps that you do need to make, you know, in order to move forward. Because if you look at any successful business owner, they didn't get there on their own. You know, Richard Branson, he had a mentor. He had many. Sir Freddie Laker was one of his. You've got Oprah Winfrey. I know Maya Angelou was her mentor. Even in athletics, you got like people. Usain Bolt, his coach was Glenn Mills. That was his main sports coach. And then you got people like Michael Jordan, his coach in the Chicago Bulls team was Phil Jackson. And, you know, there's many other examples of other successful business owners like Bill Gates. His mentor was Warren Buffett. And the thing is, you look at these successful people and people think, you know, if you're like me, you look at these people, you look into them and you think, you know, I'd love to be like that person, but you've got to see what's behind them, i.e. that, you know, they have coaches, they have mentors, they have people around them that are the experts in the areas where they're weaker, are the experts who can spot the weaknesses within them to help them become stronger. And you've just got to go with, look, it isn't about you've got to do it all on your own and you want to do it on your own. It's like, how do you make the vision happen and how do you get there as fast as possible and as best as possible? Because a lot of business owners out there who they can't even admit to themselves that they need help, and therefore they don't take the action to go get help. And a lot of the times they're the ones who stay stagnant, who stay stuck, and they don't hit, you know, 50,000, let alone 6 figures, or even get into anywhere near 7 figures.